of Brooke Curtis and the 25 of Bella Flaherty. That is your starting lineup. Lights go down. Chief starter Dave Tibbetts gives them the 1-to-go signal at the start-finish line. And as you see every week here at the Star Speedway, your points leaders work for every point they get here tonight. Right now, 11th and 12th is where your top two in points will start. Keep an eye on the back of the pack. Green flag set to fly. Green flag in the air. MLM Diagnostics Pure Stock main event is underway. Oh, we're wrecking already. Billy Osborne. Oh, George Riley Jr. up on two wheels in the 34 car. Everybody was bouncing off each other mid-pack. No sign of your point leader, Gage Osborne. 1 to go at the line. Next time by, green flag gonna fly. Howard Brown and David Lynch going to lead him down. Riley Martin third, fourth is Ritter. Fifth belongs to Daryl Quinlan. Keep an eye on second place pointsman George Riley Jr. in the 34. He'll start tail, but he's got a full feature of 25 laps to get back up there. Point leader Gage Osborne not going to make the call. Green flag back in the air. MLM Diagnostics Pure Stock's back underway. Howard Brown gets the good jump. He brings Riley Martin in the 21 with him. Here comes Daryl Quinlan. Quinlan up to third. Here comes Sean Nadeau. Nadeau making a bold move in the 35 car. Gets to the bottom side of Lynch. He'll move himself up to fourth. He's got Billy Osborne following him through. Walker down pit road. Oh, Jamison Ritter around in car number 2. Jeremiah Sargent involved. Caution flag back on the speedway. Rearing their ugly head as your second place pointsman on lap number 1 in the 34 when airborne, and Gage Osborne, your point leader, coming in is 1 lap down now, so the only way you can get back on the lead lap is to pass every car and then get a quick caution. We'll see what happens. Still got a full feature of 24 laps left as Howard Doo-Doo Brown leads the way. Riley Martin going to get his shot on the outside in car 21. Keep an eye on Quinlan. He's shown some speed here early. Green flag back in the air. Pure Stock's back underway. Quinlan pushing the 03 of Brown down into turns 1 and 2. That inside lane is moving now. Daryl Quinlan down underneath Riley Martin. Battle right behind them between Osborne and the 35 of Nadeau. Brooke Curtis struggling in the 5 car at the front of the field as Howard Brown leads the way. Battle for third now. Billy Osborne down underneath Riley Martin. Sean Nadeau able to dive down in front of JoJo Roberts. He'll go to work on Riley Martin next. Sean Nadeau on the move again in car 35. The 5 of Brooke Curtis sitting right in the racing groove. Not sure what the 5 car is doing as the whole field scrambles by. Howard Brown gets by now. Down the front straightaway they split Quinlan and Sean Nadeau goes into the second spot. Nadeau and Osborne now side by side for the second spot as Howard Brown tries to run away and hide. Howard Doo-Doo Brown looking for his first win of the year as the battle is for the second spot. Billy Osborne trying to clear the 35 of Nadeau down into 1 and 2. Brooke Curtis once again limping that 5 car. Let's see if she can make it down pit road. That got real hairy there. She was sitting right in the racing groove. She's headed down pit road in car 5. Up front, Howard Brown leads the way. Billy Osborne, his nephew, now trying to reel him in car 59. Sean Nadeau having a strong run in third. Battle for the 4th spot now. JoJo Roberts has the outside taken up by second place pointsman George Riley Jr., who will probably inherit the points lead back here tonight if he keeps it going. He's up to the 4th spot now in car 34. Still a long ways to go in this one for Howard Brown, and Billy Osborne starting to reel him in now in car 59. Sean Nadeau runs in the 3rd spot. Nadeau looking for his 2nd career podium finish in the Pure Stock division in his first full season in car 35. Gage Osborne, your point leader coming in, has made up no ground right now in car 55. Car just not the way it usually is. Something to miss on the 55. Back up front now. Billy Osborne has caught your leader, Howard Brown. Osborne has caught the 03 of Brown for the top spot now. Sean Nadeau not far back, and George Riley Jr. getting the 34 car wound up. Keep an eye on Riley Jr. He's on the move, trying to reel in his teammate Sean Nadeau now. Up front, Howard Brown continues to lead, but he's got a mirror full of the 59 of Billy Osborne. David Lynch and the 08 of JoJo Roberts going at it for the 5th spot right now. Lynch looks low on Roberts now into turns 3 and 4. Roberts trying to shake him. Lynch down through the rumble strips. Roberts slams the door shut in Lynch's face that time. Back up front now. It's a 4-car breakaway at the front of the field. George Riley Jr. has joined the party in car number 34. It is a wonder that George Riley Jr. didn't suffer any damage when he went up on 2 wheels, but that car is rolling right now in car 34. Billy Osborne now peeks to the outside of Howard Brown for the top spot. Got to be careful because Sean Nadeau and Riley are right there. Once again, Billy Osborne peeks to the outside on Howard Brown now down the front straightaway. Billy Osborne getting the 59 car wound up on the outside of the Star Speedway. Sean Nadeau now peeks to the bottom side of Osborne for the 2nd spot. Good, hard racing up front in tonight's MLM Diagnostics Pure Stock main event. Halfway home at the line, this time by 13 down, 12 to go for Howard Doo-Doo Brown in car number 03. Osborne gets a good run that time through turns 1 and 2. Side by side for the lead, now down the back straightaway. Billy Osborne got a real good run on the outside groove in turns 1 and 2. They're wheel to wheel for the top spot. Howard Brown down low. Billy Osborne working the outside groove. And new leader at the line, it's Billy Osborne in the 59. Howard Brown down low trying to fend him off. Gets a good run through 1 and 2. They're still side by side down the back chute. Sean Nadeau right in the mix in car 35. Wheel to wheel for the lead. Howard Brown down low. Billy Osborne up high. 10 laps to go at the line. Osborne has it by a bumper again. Uncle on the bottom side. Nephew on the high side. Still wheel to wheel as Howard Brown not going down without a fight in the 03. Right behind them, teammates go at it for the 3rd spot as George Riley Jr. works the outside groove on Sean Nadeau and takes the 3rd spot away. Billy Osborne has cleared Howard Brown now. Battle's going to be from 2nd on back as Osborne starts to drive away. Here comes George Riley Jr. on the top side. Sean Nadeau in the 35 car peeked down underneath Brown as well as laps start to tick away for your new leader, Billy Osborne. Howard Brown still having a solid run, trying to nail down his first podium of the 2022 season. Jeremiah Sargent goes a lap down to your leader, Billy Osborne. Keep an eye on the battle from 2nd on back as they work by the 99 of Sargent. Sargent stays way up the racetrack, gives your leaders plenty of racing room, and they clear him without any issue down the front straightaway. George Riley Jr. in car 34 has cleared Sean Nadeau for the 3rd spot. Now he's going to go to work on the 03 of Howard Brown. Sargent heading down pit road in the 99. Ritter as well. The battle is for the 2nd spot now. George Riley Jr. has it at the line in car 34. Howard Brown fights back on the bottom side, takes back the 2nd spot there, wheel to wheel down the back straightaway. This time by 5 fingers in the air for your leader, Billy Osborne in car number 59. 5 laps to go for Osborne. Good race for the 2nd spot. We'll see if Howard Brown uses Brandy perfectly as a pick. And the 34, Riley, makes a big mistake. He's still stuck. He's off the back straightaway. George Riley Jr. made a crucial mistake trying to go to the outside of Brandy. He loses the 3rd spot to his teammate, Sean Nadeau. Gage Osborne still a lap down in the 55 car. He's not in the 4th spot right now. Running out of time to get back on the lead lap as Billy Osborne driving away with this one, but the racing is good for the 2nd spot now as Sean Nadeau closes the gap once again in car 35. This time by popsicle sticks in the air for your leader, Billy Osborne in car 59. Howard Brown having his best run of the 2022 campaign in the 2nd spot, but he's got a mirror full of the 35 of Sean Nadeau. Nadeau gives Brown a little bit of a shot that time through turns 1 and 2. Billy Osborne's all alone up front. The race is going to be for the 2nd spot. Gage Osborne is a lap down. White flag in the air. Final trip around for Billy Osborne. Now Nadu might lose the third spot to his teammate George Riley Jr. down the back straightaway for the final time. Billy Osborne took the lead and never looked back. Checkered flag set to fly, this time by your MLM Diagnostics Pure Stock winner is Billy Osborne. Second to Howard Brown. Third will go to George Riley Jr. Fourth to Sean Nadu. And fifth looks like it's going to go to JoJo Roberts if Riley Martin can get by, but JoJo hangs on to fifth. We'll head trackside. Down here in Pure Stock Victory Lane. Gonna get George Riley Jr. down here in the 34. He's going across the scales right now. Down here in Pure Stock Victory Lane. This is career win number 100 for this guy throughout area racing. And always has these Volkswagens rolling. He has some pretty heavy right front damage down here tonight. All right, he's out of the car. He can hear you. Pure Stock winner, Billy Osborne in car 59. Well, Billy, an interesting first quarter of a lap there. Car in front of you pretty much came to a dead stop. Word was the steering wheel popped off. You didn't really anywhere to go. Some heavy right front damage, but it didn't slow this 59 car. Good battle with you and Dudu side by side for a few laps, but once out front, you cleared him, and it was all over from there.
Yeah, it was a good run. Yeah, I didn't realize it was that bad, but yeah, I don't know. They just all checked up. I had nowhere to go. It sucks, but yeah, it was good battling with Dudu there. Kept me honest. But yeah, this guy just goes. I don't know what it is.
All right, you got anybody else you'd like to thank down here tonight?
Oh yeah, for sure. Callie, Jocelyn, my mother, Gage, Seth, Jimmy, Stickney Landscaping, Munster, of course, Annie, Chris, you, obviously. I already said you.
Say it again.
And my mother.
All right, your winner down here tonight, Billy Osborne in car number 59. Get over here, Doo-Doo. And his first podium of the 2022 campaign, he hung on here tonight. Howard Doo-Doo Brown in car number 03 gets the second spot. Well, Howard, it must have been pretty cool for you. You and Billy there side by side for 5 or 6 laps. He cleared you. He was a little better than you, but I know you've been wanting this for a long time. Back in Victory Lane, second spot here tonight at Star.
I was telling Billy before we started, I said I'd like to get all 3 of us, me, Gage, and him in the podium, but 2 of us is good enough.
All right, who do you going to thank down here tonight?
I want to thank John Shedd and my family and everybody that helps me out.
All right, second spot here tonight, Howard Brown in car number 03. And coming home in the third spot here tonight, another driver who had an interesting race, and I believe he re-inherited the points lead here tonight, the 34 of George Riley Jr. Well, George, we didn't know how extensive the damage was. The car went up airborne on that first lap when everybody checked up on the front stretch, but seemed to kind of help that 34. You and Sean put on a good battle, and you made that one mistake, but you came back and got third.
Yeah, I made a little mistake. I tried dirt tracking on the back stretch. That wasn't the way. Wasn't too bad to get a third place after almost rolling the damn thing. I'd like to thank Peltier Seal Coating, Frank's Repair Service, K-Cobb Plumbing and Heating, Pete Sewer Service, Mooney's Towing, Star Speedway, Tyler Morris, and my parents.
All right, third spot here tonight, and unofficially retakes the points lead back. George Riley Jr. in car 34. Race fans, Woody's Auto Street Stock main event up next. Woody's Auto Street Stock 30-lap main event on the point. Driving car number 8, the Renfrew Motorsports ride for Milton Duran. Outside Duran, car number 00NH. This is AJ Penicetti. Third on the grid, making his return to racing action here at the Star Speedway. Behind the wheel of car number 55. Welcome back, Mad Max Dolliver. Outside Dolliver, driving car number 18. That is Rob D. Almeida. Then it's the 7, the Maddie's Car Wash, Serenity Property Services sponsored ride for